What is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I will share a new meta deck with you, and as you guys can see, I have a giant double prince deck and it's a really solid deck in my opinion. Actually a really cheap deck as well because the average elixir cost is just 3.5 elixir and I'll play it with it live in a grand challenge. Unfortunately, I'm not at 9 wins yet guys, but I'm really busy and this weekend I'm actually going away with my girlfriend. So that is why I'm pre-recording some videos and I'm going to schedule them so that you guys still have videos while I'm gone. And tomorrow is the Magic Archer Challenge. It's actually in the game right now, so I can show you guys that real quick. So in 19 hours, the Magic Archer Challenge, draft challenge actually. But I will put my alarm at 9 AM and then I will try to get it as soon as possible and bring out the video on it as soon as possible as well. So definitely stay tuned for that guys. But I would say let's just begin with the first match in this grand challenge. So let's see what kind of matchup we get and let's see how we are going to do. So let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So as always, I'll start off with the Ice Spirit at the bridge. And let's see if he responds to it and let's see if he will do something about it. He's giving the angry face. Looks like he will take the Ice Spirit damage and he will actually go with a giant, or he will actually go with a collector. So let's actually go with a giant and a prince at the bridge and let's see what he will drop to defend this. So he looks like he actually goes with his own prince. I'll go with a zap over here, hitting his tower, hitting his prince and hitting his collector. And looks like we will be able to take down the tower and hopefully also be able to take down his collector. Looks like the prince will actually get some damage on the collector and the giant also gets hit. So a really good start so far guys. We were able to like punish his collector and we were able to take down his collector afterwards as well. So let's actually go with a Mega Minion. Unfortunately, he also went with his Mega Minion, so we do need to watch out with taking a lot of damage right here, but I think we will be able to go with an Electro Wizard later on, trying to retarget all of it, killing the Baby Dragon and then killing the Mega Minion, so he'll probably pump up again. So we do need to watch out because he has a lot more elixir right now because we spend a lot of elixir, but we took down the tower, so we just need to try to pressure, like keep the pressure up. If he goes with a golem, he'll probably go with a golem already, but we need to watch out with not getting 3 count or not getting overwhelmed because as I said, he has an elixir advantage right now. So there's his golem. Let's actually go with a giant into the same lane and then trying to like use the strength of the double princess, trying to take down his high HP unit, of course, like the golem. So let's actually go with a prince right now. Let's go with a dark prince in the corner and then try to take down his baby dragon with the Mega Minion as soon as we have enough elixir. So let's see if we're able to take down his golem. He will probably go with his own prince, but let's actually go with a Mega Minion. Really smart move on his part. He's going for the other lane right now, and if he's like totally ignoring this push, we might be able to go for a 3 crown race actually versus this guy. But let's see. So unfortunately, we do need to take the damage. Let's actually go with a Electro Wizard as well, and let's go with Ice Spirit. And looks like he will be able to deal a lot of damage to our King Tower, and we need to watch out right now guys because he might be able to 3 crown us. But look at the damage we are dealing. Let's actually zap over there and look at the damage. Unfortunately not enough yet. Let's actually go with a giant. Let's go with a Mega Minion, and looks like he spent his 8 elixir on a golem. He invested 8 elixir on a golem, so let's actually go with a Mega Minion. Let's go with an Ice Spirit, and his deck is really popular guys. Looks like he also went with a Tornado. Let's go with an Electro Wizard. Let's zap the tower, and I think this will be a good game. The giant will finish it off, or the Electro Wizard. Looks like the Electro Wizard will finish it off, so let's give him the good game. Let's give him the well played, and let's give him the thumbs up. So what was key in that matchup, golem versus giant is actually a pretty difficult matchup, but his deck is really popular, and what key is to either punish his collector or just poison it. In this case, we didn't have poison in the starting hand, so we were able to punish it and actually also take down his collector. And then we were able to go into the same lane. Really smart move on his part by going with a prince into the other lane and not going into the giant, but that did open us, that gave us the option to go for the 3 crown, and we were able to win the 3 crown race versus him. So let's actually go for the second match guys, and let's see what kind of matchup we get this time. Also, what is really popular in this meta is 3 musketeers, and this deck versus 3 musketeers sometimes is difficult if they get a big elixir advantage, but the defense is actually really solid because you have Ice Spirit, you have Zap, you have Poison, Electro Wizard, and of course the Dark Prince is actually also really good versus them. So again, he starts off with a collector. Let's go with a giant. Let's go with a Mega Minion, and this time we do have poison. So in case he, for example, right now he will go with his bandit, I'll actually poison the tower, the bandit, and of course the collector. So the Mega Minion will finish off the bandit. It looks like his Ice Golem will kite away our Mega Minion, so well played on his part. And I'll actually zap his bets over here and the tower, giving the giant 2 more hits, I think. There you go, 2 more hits. So the tower is actually down to 1900 or 996, and the Mega Minion will also get 1 hit, I think. There you go, 1 hit. So really well played on our part. Again, a really good punish. So let's actually try to cycle back. He cycled back to a collector. So let's actually go with an Ice Spirit. Let's go with a giant. And let's go with a Mega Minion. So of course he has a lot of elixir on us right now, but I think we will be able to deal a lot of damage again. So his bandit is there. Mega Minion will probably finish off the bandit. And we need to watch out because I was about to say he will probably go with bats. So let's actually go with Electro Wizard. And let's see if we are able to at least like try to take down his Dark Prince. But we need to watch out right now, guys, with Elixir, because he will probably overwhelm us. So we need to take some damage right now. And then maybe if he gives us the poison like both the Collectors and the King Tower. But let's see where he places. He actually does. So let's actually do that. Let's poison the King Tower and both the Collectors. So I know that it's risky. He actually says, wow, he didn't expect that. But it's definitely worth it in this situation. And right now we need to focus on defense and then still try to take down his left side tower. So he actually goes with the Ice Golem in the back. And let's see what we can do. I think I'm going with... So it looks like he's actually going with 3 Musketeers right now. I think I will go with a Prince into his Ice Golem lane and then go with a Dark Prince into his 2-side Musketeers. But it depends if he supports like really well on that side. So he actually goes with a Dark Prince as well. I'm thinking about just going with a Giant and then with a Mega Minion. And here I will let the bats hit and then I will go with an Ice Spirit for his Musketeer. So let's actually go with Ice Spirit right now for his Musketeer. And I know that we were able to prevent most of the damage on that side, and he spent quite a lot of elixir, but we still need to watch out. He will probably go with a new set of Musketeers right now, and then we can poison them. Or let's actually go with a Giant. Let's go with Dark Prince and let's go with a Giant and then poison the 2-sides Musketeer. Or maybe even go, I'll actually go all in over here. He will probably try to support it really well. And then I will go with a Prince on the right side. Knowing that the Prince is actually pretty, like, tanky. We'll be able to take it out and we can zap his Musketeer. So actually 1 Musketeer locked on, but it went down. And then the Prince will actually go for a counter push. So that was, in my opinion, a really good play. We were able to take down the left side tower by getting a really good poison on his, I believe, tower, Musketeer, Bandit. I believe he also dropped the Dark Prince. And then we were able to take down his 2 Musketeers with just a simple Prince and a Zap, I believe. So let's actually go with Giant to tank. Let's then go with a Electro Wizard, a Mega Minion. And no way he will be able to take down the Giant and kill the tower in just 4 seconds. So let's actually give him the good game. Let's give him the wall plate. And let's give him the thumbs up. So again, guys, so this wasn't the easiest matchup, especially because he has a Collector. He cycles pretty quick. But hopefully you guys can learn from this gameplay. So even though we're not at 9 wins yet, I think the gameplay is still really good. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode so far. And let's actually go for another match. So let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. So again, he gives us the wow. Let's see what he drops as a starting hand, or as a opening move, I mean. And let's see what he drops right now. So he goes with Skeletons, and I don't really want to drop anything. I have Giant, of course you guys can see that, but he has Arches. And Arches basically shows us that he has X-Bow. As I said before, I think in one of my videos before, if you see Arches, I don't really know any other deck which has Arches inside of it. So he actually goes with a look. I will go with Electro Wizard just to not leak. He might Fireball this, but looks like he won't. So that's good. And he will actually go with an Ice Golem. I might just go with a Prince into this to see what he drops. But let's see if he will go with an X-Bow aggressive. Looks like he will actually switch lanes. So let's actually go with a Giant over here. And let's have Zap ready in case he goes with Skeletons. So let's actually zap his Tesla, his Skeletons, and his X-Bow. And he still needs to deal with the Princess, guys. The Giant is still alive. So I think he won't be able to counter both of them. So definitely won't be able to counter the Giant. The Giant will go and kill the X-Bow. And looks like the Prince will actually go behind the Giant. So this time the Prince will actually go for the tower. It looks like he also spent Arches. And I feel like he spent so much elixir there. He spent the Tesla, he spent Skeletons, he spent X-Bow, of course, like Arches, Ice Golem. He spent so much elixir right there. So let's actually go with Ice Spirit at the bridge. And let's go with a Mega Minion trying to cycle. So he definitely has, we definitely have the matchup because we have, of course, like the tanks. But he does have a Tesla, so we need to watch out with Tesla. The Tesla can get a lot of value in this matchup. And he has a lot of distraction units for my Princes. But the Dark Prince is actually really good against those distraction units because it has splash damage. So let's see if he will go with Skeletons. There are his Skeletons. And the Tesla, again, will get a lot of value. So let's actually go with Dark Prince in the back this time. And this is kind of an awkward situation because we just basically have to cycle and then again like wait until he drops his X-Bow. Like if he doesn't drop his X-Bow, we won't drop a Giant. So let's actually go with Giant to the side right now. And let's see what he will drop. Let's actually go with Electro Wizard to the side. And let's have again the Zap ready for Skeletons. Skeletons DPS actually really, like sometimes I underestimate them. So I definitely need to keep the Zap. So let's actually go with a Zap right now. And I might need to go with a Dark Prince to tank because looks like his X-Bow is actually was able to stay alive. So let's actually go with a Dark Prince. Let's see if he will drop something to protect it. Let's go with a Mega Minion in the back. But looks like the Dark Prince will finish it off. And let's see if we can finally get something done. Looks like the Dark Prince actually got a hit. Let's go with a Giant. Let's go with, I think Poison. Yeah, let's actually go with a Poison this time. Looks like the Giant is actually locked on. Let's also go with a Zap. And looks like he gives us the wow. He didn't expect the Giant to go for the X-Bow, but it actually went for the X-Bow and took it down. So let's go with Ice Spirit at the bridge. Let's again cycle with Mega Minion in the back. And we just kind of need to overwhelm him on one X-Bow, like trying to take down his defense as soon as possible. Let's actually go with a Prince. Let's go with a Giant over here. And let's have the zap ready. Let's actually zap right now, knowing that the Expo is locked on the Prince. Let's actually go with Electro Wizard. And let's see if we can take down his skeletons. Hopefully taking down his Expo. He goes again with another Ice Golem. But I think the Giant is still alive. The Electro is actually splashing onto his Expo. And so far it's really difficult to come through, guys. His defense is really solid, as I said. Like, the Tesla is really annoying to deal with. But I think eventually we will be able to break through his defense. So let's actually go with a Dark Prince. Let's go with a Mega Minion. And let's see if he goes with an Expo. Looks like he will go with a Tesla on this side. So let's actually go with a Giant. Let's actually go with a Prince. And let's actually go with a Mega Minion as well. Kind of going all in right now. But looks like the Dark Prince will be able to finish off his Tesla. He still has the Expo there. But I think... Oh, no. I misclicked my poison. Terrible poison right there. I'm really sorry for that, guys. Let's actually go with a Zap for his Expo. But looks like the Prince still was able to hit tower. The Mega Minion is locked on. And even with the misclick poison, we do take down his tower. Terrible poison there. But let's give him the good game. Give him the wall plate. And let's give him the thumbs up. So 3-0 right now in the challenge. And I think I will go for one more match. And then I will wrap up the episode. So let's go for the last match, guys. Hopefully we will be able to get 4 victories in this one. That would be really nice. So far 3 different matchups. So that's also really nice. Let's give him the thumbs up. And let's give him the good luck. So far we faced Golem. We faced 3 Muskies. And now Expo. Let's see if we can maybe face like a Hawk Rider deck or something. So it looks like we're facing Star Wars 2. He's going with a Mega Minion in the back. Let's see what we can do. I think we'll just go with a Giant in the back into the Mega Minion lane. And let's see what else he has. Maybe he has... Okay, he actually has a Collector. So looks like he will be pumping up right now. I'll go with a Prince behind it. Then I will go with a Mega Minion. And then eventually I will poison his Collector. Unless he gives us a really good like Zap or Poison or something right now. But let's see how he's going to deal with this. So it looks like he's actually going with a Golem to tank. And let's poison his Collector. He also goes with a Tornado. So really interesting Tornado. But the Giant is actually still going for the tower. So that's really... yeah, nice for us, of course. So look at the damage the Prince is actually doing to the King Tower. That's insane, guys. The Prince is dealing so much damage right now. Let's actually go with the Electro Wizard to the side. And he also has a Night Witch behind it. So he has Tornado, Golem, Night Witch. So we definitely need to watch out. But let's actually zap over here to kill his Golemite. And to, allow the tower to hit his Night Witch. So we won't be able to take, or we won't take too much damage, I mean. But we were able to deal a lot of damage to his tower. And even the King Tower as well. So he has a Flying Machine right here, and I think he also pumps up, so that means he just spent like 10 elixir. I will go with a Giant, and I will go with a Mega Minion like right away. Of course, he might be able to Tornado all of it to the King Tower, but we still have the Mega Minion there, and I think even if he tries to Tornado it, the Mega Minion will be able to finish off the tower, so the Mega Minion is actually locked on. And he actually Tornadoed it, not like to the King Tower, so the Giant will still be able to finish off the tower, I think. One more hit, there you go, tower goes down. And let's actually poison his Collector again. Let's poison his King Tower and his left side tower. So I think he definitely has a big elixir advantage right now. But we were able to take down his tower. And if you guys look at our towers, it's still really healthy. So we are about to hit double elixir. And of course in double elixir, Golem deck shines. So we need to watch out right now. But I will actually go with an Electro Wizard in the back. Then I will probably go with a Giant to tank. And then maybe use double Princes as like DPS. Like try to take down his Golem. So he actually goes with a Dark Prince over here. I will actually go with my own Prince. I will go with a Mega Minion. And let's see what he will drop. I'm not sure if he has like a Prince himself. But so far he doesn't look like it. So far it looks like he has just Night Witch. So his Night Witch and his Mega Minion are chasing our Giant. While our 2 Electro Wizards are actually cycled to a new one. We'll be able to take down his Golem without taking too much damage. Let's actually go with a Mega Minion for his Flying Machine. And as you guys can see, we almost cycle back to a new Electro Wizard. I will go with a Dark Prince. And here I can go with a new Electro Wizard. Let's actually go with Electro Wizard right now. And that also shows how quick the deck cycles. And even like versus Golem, we are able to defend really well. So he gives us the wow. Let's actually go with a Giant for the 3 crown. I don't think we have enough time. But even if we had time, I think that push would have 3 crowned. He's actually going with a Tornado. But again, the Electro Wizard there. The Giant is there. And actually 1 second. Wow, that was really close. The King Tower down to 522 HP. And let's give him the good game. Let's give him the wall plate. And let's give him the thumbs up. So it might have been a really successful episode. Hopefully you guys could learn from it. Especially defensive wise versus Golem decks, etc. And in my opinion, it's a really fun deck and solid deck. So let me know if you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I will see you on my next videos. Bye guys.